And welcome back, guys, to another video, a basic here. And today we're going to continue on our video from the previous. This is going to be part 3. Now, in the previous video, we already did the fruits that are below legendary. So in this video, I am going to continue on the showcases of 11 permanent fruits. So be sure to like and subscribe for more content like this. And now let's get into it. Okay, so for our first fruit, we have Quake. So for Quake, you have 4 total skills and it has a V2. Do note, guys, every fruit that I have that has a V2 will be V2. So if you're planning to do main fruit, this is gonna be it. So sit back and relax. Now, for the first skill, we have Fatal Demolisher. So for Fatal Demolisher, the first skill is a pull, and then you crack them. For the second skill, we got Air Crusher. Oops. For the second skill, we got Air Crusher. Very good range, very good range. The damage is also good. Next up, we got Spatial Shockwave. This is an AoE range attack, so anyone close to you will get pushed back. Pretty good for pulling enemies. Next up, we got Seaquake, the final skill. It also does AoE attack, and the second one is gonna be multiple waves that'll hit the target in close range. Though the V1 version is a bit taller, so it's a bit better when it comes to enemies that prefer flight, so be sure to use V1 if you like that. Right, now onto our second permanent fruit, we have Buddha. This is also V2 and you cannot activate any other skills if you do not shift to the transformation. Here we go. Now, this has no hockey, by the way, so this is raw performance, raw power of every fruit there is. Now, for the first technical skill, we got Heavenly Impact, which is a close damage. The damage is fine. You cannot M1 with the fruit, but you can mix it up with other melees or swords even. Now, for the second skill, we got Light of Annihilation. This is a range skill, from what I remembered from my Buddha raids. It's a range skill, so that's actually pretty useful. And for the F skill, which is the Retribution Dash, is basically a closing distance where you grab the person and just smack them on the ground, slam them. For the final skill, we got Twilight of the Gods with 200 Mastery. It is a good AoE damage, and it's also good for removing stun, you know? When you get stunned, you can also click V to avoid any more further combinations. Now, that is all for Buddha. Let's go to the next. Here we go. Right, and next up we got the Love Perm. So this one is very annoying. It's a good hit and run fruit. So here it is. The first skill is Heart Shot. It is a good range skill. Pretty annoying if you ask me. I think this is the one that gives you an animation on your screen. Pretty annoying. Next up we got Cupid's Zone. This is a very good range attack, which is very annoying and spammy. As you can see, it's very fast in cooldown, so if you're a goal, this makes it much more annoying. The third skill is Irresistible Attraction, which is... It's an AoE damage, basically. It's an AoE damage. So anyone that is close to you will get attracted and will get you debuffed. This doesn't have a V2, by the way. And for the F skill, we got the Flamingo Ride. The thing about Flamingo Ride is when your friend is AFK, even in safe zones, you control them by equipping the F skill near them. So once you do that, they just can't do anything unless they jump or use a skill. But when you're riding with them, you can still M1 with your gun, so it feels like a jet, which is pretty cool if you ask me. Now, for the final skill, we got Besto Friendo. This is my favorite skill, which basically shoots an arrow and summons one of your friends from Blox. The one that just got summoned is... Oh, the one that got summoned is a basic bacon. There's a lot of bacons that I have. Yeah, pretty cool, pretty cool. Oh, it has hockey. They have hockey. Okay, that's cool. And that's it for the love fruit. Let's go to the next. Let's go. Alright, guys, on to the next one. We got creation fruit. Now, my friend just disappeared because I did just switch love. Unfortunately, it doesn't stay until the end. That's not a best of friend, though. Anyways, for the first skill, we got batter up. So this is a range skill. It is a single target. Pretty cool. The damage is not that great. I should have expected like 4k at least. Next up, we got the sleight of hand. So basically, this it's a close range attack, and anyone that gets hit will get slammed and poof. It's a good combination for batter up. As you can see here, there we go, and bam, slammed. Okay, next up we got the sword box. Now, in sword box, it's pretty cool. You place a box in the area, and it basically damages them. It's pretty good. It's pretty good for locking someone up. This is also good for group PvP. Now, we have the fortify, which is the F skill. Now, for the F skill, you can click or hold. If you click it, it doesn't do anything, but place something temporarily. See? So the best way to actually use this is if you just hold the skill. What I'm doing right now, as you can see, I am holding the skill. Pretty cool, pretty lit. If you point it upwards, it creates a stairs. If you point it downward, it basically just makes you go down. It reminds me of cranking 90s, you know, in Fortnite. There's also the option of holding it while not moving. Gives you this cool animation, and there we go. You can now be in Minecraft. As you can see here, I'm gonna make a house. Pretty cool, pretty cool. And then let's make a door here. No, nah, let's not make a door. I don't think I can escape if that happens. Yeah, pretty cool, guys. It's pretty cool. Also got the ramp. Why am I making a house at this point? Anyways, so for the next skill, let's take off our hat here, gentlemen, is to be the Magic City, which is pretty cool, not gonna lie. Check this out. It basically gives us large AoE. They look like buildings, which is pretty cool. Anyone who is close to those buildings will get damaged. So this rework, this was previously known as barrier fruit. Now it's called creation because of copyright reasons, which is pretty cool. Now on to the next fruit. Here we go. Alright, fellas, next up we got the spider fruit. Now, the spider fruit was formerly known as string. This is a V2 skill based, so here we go. It doesn't have M1s. The spider is first skill thermal laceration. Pretty cool. You can just click it, you don't need to hold it. It's just a click skill. Next up, we got the silk prison, which is pretty cool. It's a hold skill. The longer you hold, the bigger the AoE. It's good for trapping, especially in air PvP. Now, next up, we got the Eternal White. It's a hold skill, by the way. It's a hold skill. It doesn't have that much of a AoE, like the distance, but it's pretty good damage. Next up, we got the Spider Highway, which is obviously one of my favorite skills, if not one of the best funny skills. Apparently, it works for PvP, guys. Like, you don't really get hit easily here. So if you're into Spider-Man cosplay, then this is the best fruit for you. And this is also V2. For the final skill, we got Heavenly Punishment, which is basically a snipe. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Oh yeah, Thermal Laceration is a whole skill. My bad. Okay, on to the next fruit. Here we go. Alright, next up we have the Sound Fruit. Now the Sound Fruit is a new fruit. It doesn't have any origins or so. It's a new fruit back in the day. So it doesn't have M1s, but the first skill, everything here is just seizures, you know? Like if you have epileptic seizures, I do warn you, anything further from here will result to that. So I'm sorry in advance. If you have such things, then beware. Now, for the first skill, we got Rhapsody Notes. It's a click skill, pretty cool. We also got a tempo meter, so if you get that filled, it will boost or change your skill effects. So next up we got the Fortissimo. It's a click skill. It's like a cone, it creates a cone shape. Next up, we got Symphonic Radiance. Pretty cool. It is placed above you, so it's a close range attack. It's also AoE. Pretty good, pretty good. Next up, we got the Glorious Harmony, which is the ultimate skill. So let's go to the tempo skill first. It's actually pretty cool. This actually helps you in creating your meter to the fullest. But let's finish before the meter ends, before the meter gets filled. So we got Glorious Harmony. So here we go. See, as you can see, it also blinds your target somewhat, so it's quite dangerous. That's what I did say about that. It's a good AoE damage. Not gonna lie, it's a good AoE damage. Now, for the F skill, we got the tempo meter to the max, so this is actually quite helpful. There we go. As you can see, our tempo has changed from that colory notes to a golden symphony. Now, so for our skills here, it got changed to yellow. We got Forturismo. We got Symphonic Radiance. Everything has now turned yellow. And next up, we got Glorious Harmony. As you can see, everything is turned yellow. There's also one instance where this is good for allies as well. So if you have any friends, this is good for sub DPS or anything that can help you beat something faster. Now, on to the next perm. Let's go. Alright, and now we have the Phoenix fruit. Now, for Phoenix, it does have M1s. This is V2, by the way. And it is quite expensive in the advanced raids. Now, do note that this is only good if you really want some good heals and consistency in flying and maybe some damage over time skills. This is V2, by the way, so it's pretty good in my opinion, though some don't like it because of the cost for energy, which is this. So I'll see. Let me know in the comments, guys, if you hate Phoenix or do you love it. Do you even main it even? Let me know in the comments. Now, for the Cremation Cannon, we got this. It is a quick skill. You can even hold it for longer duration. As you can see, there's flames, so this is actually damage over time. Whoever stays on those flames will get damaged. Next, we got Blue Flames. This is a healing skill, which also damages anyone nearby, so if they come any closer, they'll get damaged. And as you can see from my energy bar, it has drained quite a lot. And this thing actually heals me, by the way. It heals me quite fast. So if you're Ghoul or Angel, this is actually one of the good options. Next up, we got Flame Exodus. As you can see from this range, it basically slams your enemies. And this is also good for combinations. I don't really know, but it might be CDK. Just my thought. Just my theory. Next up, we got Swift Flight. It is a click skill and allows you to fly unlimitedly compared to Eagle or any other flight skill. Okay, maybe just Eagle. And if you stay still, it actually sends out flames from the ground. So let's see this, guys. As you can see, it actually deals damage. So this is actually pretty good for raids. But do note, this is not enough. Like, the damage is not enough, and you still get hit. As you can see, if you get hit, your flight will disappear. Next up, we got the Blazing Plumage, which is the transformation skill. So the M1 are a bit better. The Cremation skill just got deadly, more AoE, and we got the Blue Flames, which is a wider AoE skill, though it drains a lot, quite a lot of energy. Next up, we got Flame Exodus. Still the same. And it does leave you on the ground, so be careful if there are ice users. But it does have the flame, so it's damage over time, whoever gets close. So that's basically it for Phoenix. So let me know in the comments if you like this fruit. If not, nah, it's all good. Let's go to the next fruit. Alright, so we got Portal, one of my top 3 best fruits recently. Now, the only reason I love Portal as my top 3 now is because I have learned the way and art of the sword. So if you're a sword main, this fruit is best for you. The M1s are basically just dashes, which is honestly, in my opinion, is good for avoiding any further combinations or escaping. So the cooldown is actually not that bad as well, so you can just use this anytime. Next up, we got the first skill. I'll It doesn't have a V2, by the way. It doesn't have a V2. Portal Dash, the first skill here, it is a click skill. This is pretty good for combo extensions. It's also a good combo starter if their Haki, Observation Haki is already poofed. Okay, next up we got Parallel Escape. This is a good escape route, so if you do this, you can escape anytime you like. Now, next up we got the World Warp. So this actually gives you the ability to go relocate yourself to other islands. This is also one of the best fruits to use when there's a fruit spawn, especially if you have a fruit notifier. So if you have a fruit notifier, be sure to use Portal. This is the best, most efficient way to get those fruits, other than Light. Now, for the F skill, which is Quantum Leap, it is a damage skill, so anyone who is going through the portal will get damaged. As you can see, it did damage them. So whoever gets inside those portals will get their Ken observation broken and will get damaged. Pretty good, not gonna lie. It's similar to Parallel Escape. Like whoever gets close will get damaged. And for the final skill, we got Dimensional Rift. As you can see, you have your own domain expansion, which is pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. This is good for hiding if you're a hit and run player and you like to escape if you're low on health, or if you want to recover health. This is the best one for you. Though for me, I don't run, I never run. So yeah, it's pretty good. It's a pretty good portal fruit. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, on to the next fruit. Here we go. And next up, one of the best, if not the crankiest fruit for PvP right now. It did get a rework, guys, so as you can see, it got 4 balls. Pause. Now, this is actually pretty good. It now has M1s. It is a hold skill. The damage is terrible, but it's fine. It looks cool, in my opinion. Now, for the first skill, we got the hold skill and also the click skill. The click skill is basically just simple damage. Okay, I missed there. There we go. It's pretty good. Okay, not really, but you get the point. The hold skill is, there's like 2 different mods. There's the smaller version, the medium sized, and then there's the dragon. Now, if you hold it long enough, it actually forms a dragon, as you can see. So rather than a shooting skill, it makes you go forward. As you can see, it's a good combo extender, especially if you have Gravity Cane or Spiky Trident, or even Shark Anchor. There's a lot of options. So, on to the second skill, we got Thunderstorm. Now, Thunderstorm requires 90 mastery, so here it is. It's basically, majority of the skills, guys, just got a visual rework, so there's nothing really entirely new. And for Sky Judgment, which is the third skill, it's gonna be the same thing. It just looks better. It looks more annoying even, and it's more hard to see. Next up, we got the Electrical Flash, which is counted by how many balls you have left. Pause. So there it is. It actually deals damage now. It deals damage. Now, for the ultimate skill, here's the new thing about the new ultimate, which is the Thunderball Destruction. The more balls you have, pause, the bigger it gets, pause. So if you just click it, the Thunderball Destruction is just the same as the old version, but if you hold it until all of your balls are gone, pause, will get it bigger, pause. As you can see, it absorbed all 4, so now we got this. It's a bigger, wider AoE, which is insane. And all you can see is just cyan, which is a color. It's cyan. It's not blue. It's not blue! Now, here's a secret thing about the new lightning fruit, aka the former rumble, is that there's a hidden skill which I just shown you in my previous video. It is pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie, you should check that out. If we go to a high location like this, do note it might not work well because like this place is not that efficient. If you go shift lock, which is easier in my opinion, let's do this. We got Thunderstorm, we got Lightning Orb, Long Press Lightning Orb, the third one, and boom, bada bang. As you can see, it does that skill. Now, if you don't know what that reference is, it came from Naruto, where Sasuke and Itachi was fighting at the final arc. So if you're interested in that as well, be sure to check it out. So that's all for the lightning fruit. That was pretty cool. If you want to know more about the secret skill, do let me know in the comments and I will make a separate video out of it. Now, on to the next perm. Here we go. Next up, we got the pain fruit, formerly known as the paw fruit. Now, for pain fruit, it does not have a V2, even now, but it does have M1s, which is cool. The M1s are deadly, like insanely deadly, so be careful when you're fighting a pain user, because they are a pain. But oops, get it, get it, get it. Anyways, for the M1s, it's pretty cool. It's not that bad. It's pretty awesome, though the knockback is a bit annoying, so if you have a gravity cane, that actually helps you out. Now, for the Fury Jab, it's going to be a old skill. The range is also cool, as you can see, pretty nice, pretty nice. And if you absorb these pain-looking fruits that are flying up above, it actually resets most of your skills, I think. Hold on. As you can see, if you combine this with your movement, see that? It actually resets your F skill. It's your transportation skill, basically. So it's a good reset for movement. Next up, we got the Rage Release, which is this. You can also charge it, by the way, apparently. You can charge it. Yeah, it's basically you come up close to them and then you throw them up and shoot a beam. Next up, we got the Agony Nuke. It's also a whole skill, and this one is actually insane. Pretty cool in my opinion, pretty cool. Next up, we got the Torturing Pulse. Now, this one is very annoying in my opinion. This also has damage over time, and it has a cool face, which is honestly cool. Here it is. Boom, brr, bam. It doesn't really explode, but it does deal damage over time, as you can see that. Pretty cool, pretty cool. For the F skill, I think you've already seen it. It is basically this. It is movement. Like, it gives you movement. If you pair this up with your Fury Jab, it actually helps you a lot. Not gonna lie. It helps you a lot. Now, on to the next skill. Here we go, guys. Here we go. And last but not the least, we got the Blizzard fruit. Now, Blizzard, ever since day one, I think it's still one of the best options other than Magma, though it is a bit more expensive, but it is more flexible when it comes to PvP and grinding. Now, we got the first skill, which is Snowflake Shuriken. If you hold the skill, it actually develops more shurikens, so it's pretty cool. Pretty cool, pretty cool, though it does need a bit of work, in my opinion, but it is a shuriken, so not everything hits. Now, for the next skill, we got Whiteout. So for Whiteout, this is basically just similar to Ice. It's similar to Ice. You can actually command the direction. So wherever you're looking, it's gonna go there. That's Whiteout. It's good for grinding, even for PvP, in my opinion. Next up, we got Howling Winds, which actually summons a cloud of storm in a certain direction, which is actually good to combo with the Whiteout. Now, on to the next skill, we got Tornado Flight. This is one of my favorites as well, because it actually damages anyone that is in range just down below me. So if you're looking to grind even Sea Beast hunting, that this is the good option for you, other than Magma. So for the final skill, which is one of my favorites, is Blizzard Domain. So anyone in this domain will get damaged. As you can see, pretty cool, pretty cool. It's a continuous damage AoE. So if you pair this with Ice, if you are a duo, if you have a friend that is Ice, this is honestly the best combo for you. That is all for the Blizzard. Let's go to the next fruit. Wait, guys, that was the last one. So that is it for the video, guys. Thank you for watching, and if you want more, be sure to like and subscribe and even share it to your friends. I will be showcasing more fruits on the coming video. The next fruit we're gonna cover is gonna be the Gravity Mammoth T-Rex Doe Shadow Venom Gas Control. As you can see, I will also make a video about Control and when will it release, though I am not confident when it will release, but there has been news that this is gonna drop anytime soon. Maybe probably next year or in a few months, which is next year. And we got Spirit, Tiger, Yeti, Kitsune, and finally Dragon. So be sure to prepare yourself, guys, because that's going to be the last video for this episode, for the series. And any more will be different types of content like a block streets PvP, so on and so on. So that is all for today, guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll be seeing you in the next video. Goodbye, take care, and have a blessed day. See ya!